Greetings everyone from the Great White North. As you can see, winter still has a firm grip on us here in West Michigan. In fact, there was so much snow I wasn't sure if I could get into the flying field here, but thanks to my trusty Jeep Wrangler, we made it. So today I'm going to be flying the E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution using my Spectrum NX7E Plus transmitter, a Spectrum 4S 2200 30C LiPo battery packs, and there it is. There is the hat cam setup where all the magic happens. Let's go fly. So I've had a couple of Turbo Timber Evolutions in the past, but I never put the floats on it for some reason. So this is actually my maiden flight with a Turbo Timber Evolution with floats on it. And let's do a 4-point roll right on takeoff. I have it set up with aileron throw as it comes out of the box, but I did mechanically increase the rudder and elevator throw to help with inside snaps like that by moving the push rods to the inner hole of the control surface horns. I'm also using 35% expo on aileron and 50% expo on rudder and elevator just to keep things smooth with the increased throw that I'm using. And while the Turbo Timber Evolution isn't really designed as an aerobatic thoroughbred, the knife edge capabilities have always impressed me. It just hangs there in high alpha so nice. So I want to thank everyone for their comments from my last video when I mentioned the possibility of doing a series on how I do aerobatics. The response was overwhelmingly positive, so look for this series to start somewhere probably later in May once the weather warms up and I don't have to trudge through a foot of snow to go fly. One of the things you may have noticed about my flying is I try and do all the maneuvers right centered in front of me. I just think that helps with the visual appeal of the flight. So I forgot to mention in my opening sequence that when I left the house this morning it was a lovely 12 degrees Fahrenheit. So this represents the coldest morning that I've flown on yet this winter. But fortunately the wind is pretty calm, so I don't really have any wind chill to worry about. But it's still pretty dang cold. Surprised my thumbs work to get a pop top out of it. So this right here is what you can expect for the stock out-of-the-box roll rate at about 3/4 throttle. And that's about as much of a rifle roll as you're going to get with the Turbo Timber Evolution. I'm going to bring it around here now, and I'm going to shoot a couple touch and goes with it. It's probably the funnest part of snow flying for me. Leaving fresh tracks in the snow with the floats is kind of cool. I have to be honest, I rarely use flaps when I fly the Turbo Timber Evolution. I find that it slows down very nicely. Such a soft little touchdown like that. And let's go up and see how she'll do a tail slide. Very nice, got about 4 foot out of it. All right, let's bring her around for another one. And I'm going to do a little 2-point roll here, which is one of the training exercises I'm going to recommend to start doing 4-point rolls. If it wasn't for the cold temps, I could fly off the snow every time. Okay, half of a rolling circle into an inverted pass, and let's just see how low we can get her down here. And yeah, about a foot off the ground. That's pretty good. Let's bring her around here and we'll do some more 2-point rolls, but this time we're going to stop it on the vertical axis. And again, just another variation of rolling maneuvers that can be done. And even just that little bit of extra rudder and elevator throw I mechanically added really helps it flatten out nicely in inverted flat spins. Let's bring her around here and we'll put her up into a nice stall turn here. And she just hangs there for a second, kick the rudder over and bring her down. Oh, my wings rolled over a little bit, so I'd get downgraded a little for that one. And while I don't do a lot of short takeoff and landing flying with the Turbo Timber Evolution, I do like cruising around low and slow on the deck with it. I'm going to bring it around here and I'm going to try a one float touch and go, which is a shout out to my friend Adam from the Model Aviator YouTube channel. And not bad, he'd probably approve of that. Let's wrap things up with a loop with a roll at the top. And with that, my frozen thumbs are not happy with me right now. So while I much prefer flying when it's 70 degrees, calm and sunny, I am thankful that I can slip a pair of floats on something like the Turbo Timber Evolution and get out for a few flights here in the winter and just keep my skills up to date. So come springtime, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So thanks again for watching, everyone, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you join my channel. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Hopefully the weather will be a little warmer.